So imagine, if you will, that we have a plan of a place where we're going to be adding a park or a sporting field or even maybe something as small as benches. Well, when we have that plan, that layout, that topography map, it's going to be at a scale that's a reasonable scale for us to be able to look at that entire map on a desk. So what happens is that map gets brought down to a scale that is manageable. And so that might be something like 1 inch equals 20 feet, or it could be 1 inch equals 500 feet, or a lot of different options. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use this engineer scale to measure items on that map to determine if they are close enough, if they need to be further away to allow for a certain buffer strip, to know how much linear footage of road we need to build, all those kinds of things. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use this scale for that. So when you look at your engineer scale, what you see is, let's start with the 10 scale. So you've got your 10 scale on here. And what you see is on your 10 scale, items are marked off 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. And what each one of these gaps represents is an inch. And so at the 10 scale, the engineer scale is telling us that for every 1 inch, I have 10 units. All right? So if I was using a 1 inch equals 10 foot scale, every 1 inch is going to be 10 units. And those units are going to be feet. So at 1 inch equals 10 feet, every one of these single units then becomes 1 foot. So this is 1 foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to kind of confirm that, what I'll do is I'll bring our ruler out here, and the ruler in fact shows us that 0 to 1 equals 1 inch. So 1 inch is calculated out on our engineer's scale to equal 10 feet. Now if I slide that over and I say, well, you know what, I want to look at a 1 inch equals 20 foot scale. Then I'm going to not use the 10 scale, I'm going to use the 20 scale. So now I flip this over, I find that, and yep, right here what I have is at 0. Now every 1 inch, again, 1 inch, same distance, now represents 20 feet instead of 10 feet. And in fact, if I bring my trusty ruler over here, I can see that, yep, that from 0 to 2 equals 1 inch. So what I'm looking at then is, again, every single tick on here represents 1 foot. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.